Out there in YouTube land. It is Me Mike 247, host of the formerly known as Future Van Lodgers of America show. And as of this video, the filming of this video, our show is now to be known as Current Van Lodgers of America show. Let's do a little pan around the van. Got all of our setup there. Everything's all squared up and ready to go. And here we are in the van for our very first night of camping in the van. Just very glad that this day has finally come. And it's been a long time coming. We're still here in Southern Cal at home. Waiting on one last piece of equipment to arrive. Sup, nerd? Hey, what's up, bro? I'm in the van! Chris, I'm in the van! We're waiting on just one more piece of equipment. Let me see if I can maneuver this light a little bit better. How's that? Is that better there if I put the light up above my head like that? Okay, yeah, good. So, yes, we are, this is our official first night in the van. It is very relaxing laying in the van, huh? It really is, I'll tell you the truth. I'm just going to shut up for a second so you can hear how quiet it is. No, it's not cold. I have on a coat, but I could take it off. You know what's funny? Right now, Rob MM, it is, I can't remember. I think it was like 57 degrees here. It's actually warmer than almost any other place on the western seaboard right now. It's not that quiet in Walmart parking lots, bruh. I understand. I won't really be parking in Walmart parking lots, Rob. Main reason being is because I actually purchased some storage parking. And if I can't park there inside of the storage, all outside of the storage is a big parking area where they have parking for folks that are coming there to rent and, you know, things like that. And it's off the beaten path, so where I'll be parking is still very quiet. I put the light right there so that hopefully it can shine on me. Is that better, guys? There we go. And we'll try to put the camera, try to jimmy rig the camera up a little bit. Let's see. Let me move this chair. I've got a chair here. Hold on. Bear with me. I should have had this all set up, but you know how that goes. Alright, there we go. Hey, all you beautiful people out there. How you guys doing tonight? It's time for the current Van Lodgers of America show. Woohoo! First episode. And just trying to get the camera set. Bear with me, guys. Growing pains, as it were. There we go. Good. Okay, cool. So, that's way better, isn't it? You guys like that better? Give me a thumbs up if you like that better, because I do. So, as we were saying, it's not very cold here. I have on the coat and the hoodie just in case, you know. I didn't know. You always want to be prepared. I'll show you some things. I got my 2 memory foam pillows here, so that'll be good to go. I've got my big Mexican blanket right here. It's not that, in Walmart parking. Is it? It is in Clovis, New Mexico. It is cold here. We are at 18 degrees. Chris, you got to come to Arizona, man. Was watching Breaking Bad. Oh, dope. Man, I love Breaking Bad. Well, back to the van. Man, you got to get out of New Mexico, man. There's nothing there to insulate the state, so the winds just blow straight across. In Arizona right now, in northwest Arizona, it's 57 degrees, 58 degrees, nearly 60 at night. At night. So that's where I'm going. This boy got to be warm. But, so we've got our, the Mexican blanket right here. And then directly under the Mexican blanket, I have the sleeping bag. I don't know if you guys can see the sleeping bag here, but it's a military-style sleeping bag. It's a mummy sleeping bag. It's rated up to 5 degrees Celsius. Now, the one that I bought, go to Yuma, bruh? No, I'm not going to Yuma. I got to be out of... I'm actually moving far northwest Arizona. You can long-term boondock in Yuma, and there is shit to do. Yeah, I'll probably pass through Yuma, and I've been to Yuma, a beautiful country, but I'm going farther north. The reason being is that I want to be able to still connect with California and Nevada for working purposes, and that far south you can't do that. So that's why I'm going to northwest Arizona, and it's still warm there. It's still cool. And then also, I think Yuma is in Tucson County, if I'm not mistaken, or Maricopa County. There's 2 counties in Arizona. He said, working on it. I bought my tools, just need my impact gun and jack stands and fix my axle on the trailer. Oh, hang on. Axle on the trailer. So I figure I'm going to save up around $1,000 to $1,500. Good move, man. Put your money aside. You going to Quartzsite? You better believe it, Mac. I'm going to Quartzsite. I'll be at RTR. We're looking forward to RTR, really. Definitely want to see some of the other rigs and see how things are going. But, yeah, I got the mummy sleeping bag here. If it gets too cold, literally, I could take this jacket off that I have right now, and it's warm in here, guys. I mean, I'm nearly getting overheated here. So, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to get a thermometer to put right here on the van. I'm going to put it like right here so we know what the actual temperature is inside the van. But I'll be completely honest with you. I could stay in here in a t-shirt and I'd be perfectly fine. I mean, it's over 55 degrees. It's hot on the north side of 55 degrees tonight. So, I'm doing just fine. As a matter of fact, I'll put that jacket up against that open door right there. The door that opens so that if my feet move down there, they don't touch the cold door. I want to go over some van gear that I got started. You see these Walmart spring water buckets? Well, I'm repurposing those. Chris says, and that is total for the tools and trailer repair and gas to get to AZ. I'm going to next year's RTR and thinking of doing my own van build event. That'd be dope. Quartzsite is all dinosaurs, bruh. Yeah. Okay. Are you going to Lake Havasu? No, Estella, not Lake Havasu. No, not Lake Havasu. I'm not revealing where I'm at until I get there. I gotta keep that secret. So you guys keep watching. If I tell you where I'm going and you've been there before, you're gonna be like, oh, forget it. I just want to watch this clown anymore. You gotta wait because we're gonna enjoy the drive tomorrow. We're leaving tomorrow. I'm waiting on my generator to get here. And as soon as the generator gets here, then we'll begin the trek from there. And I want you guys... okay, dinosaurs, lol. So, I want to talk about some of the storage containers. You guys see this cord right here? Well, it's going to run all the way to the back of the van and looped along. All this cord is coaxial cable. It's the same type of stuff electricians use when they're running cable for electrical crap. You see, I didn't curse, Estella. I said electrical crap, and there was another word that I was going to use, but I didn't use it. My mother and you both would probably be proud of me, I hope. So, we are using this stuff as a hanging. Estella says, yay. I just got off the phone with my mother and my father, too. They're giving me advice, and my mom's telling me stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So, the reason why I cut the cord like this is because you can see, you can store stuff all in here. I've got tools in there. I've got a rubber keyboard cover. I've got a whistle. This is my old U.S. Navy whistle, as I'm a boatswain's mate. So this is a boatswain's mate's whistle. Still blows. Anchors away, my boys. Oh, I missed something. Let me make it so that those stay on. Show live chats. Yes, cool. Okay, if you go to Quartzsite, you will see old people walking naked in the desert. Oh man, I don't know about that. Old people walking naked in the desert, huh? I got staples in here. I got my USB chip in here, my micro SD adapter I got in there. And that's gonna hang on this cord right like that all along the wall there. Now, and that's another bucket. And basically all you do is you get these little buckets, these spring water buckets. You cut the quarter piece out, and you've got a little handy dandy. You just threw, Chris just threw up. I threw up a little too in my mouth, Chris. Something else I got is this light. It's a headlight. I definitely think this will come into use. I can basically clip it right here on my the bill of my ball cap, or yeah, like that. And I'll have a light. I gotta put batteries in it, but it'll basically allow me to always have light wherever I go in the van until I get the electrical set up. My aunt is supposed to be mailing me my... So I didn't want to take on the flight back from Miami to here. I didn't want to take my solar lights and my shower. You know, you're taking a plane ride. The last thing you want to do is get strip searched because of stuff that's in your gear. A bunch of old hippies flopping in the wind. Threw up and dog cleaning it up. What? Alright, guys. So, that's that. I'm putting all this stuff away now. Yeah, we'll be taking off tomorrow. As soon as we get that generator. Here's another little thing I wanted to show you guys. Nom nom nom. These are little buckets. It's a little black bucket. It's got a little hook on it. I'm planning to hang these from the roof of the van. Like right here from the roof of the van. Because they're so small that I can be walking from in between the van and it won't bang my head and they can hold supplies in it. You got a TV? No, but I do have my laptop. My wife and I really don't even have cable television anymore. We watch all of our shows online. I do have unlimited Wi-Fi through T-Mobile. Same carrier as Chris from Christopher's Van Life. Go check out his channel. He's been talking to us all night. But yeah, we do have unlimited Wi-Fi, so I can do an unlimited hotspot. I can hotspot to my laptop right now, and I could be filming this live from my laptop. I just kind of, you know, I just jumped into this, so I had my phone. I just got off the phone with my parents. I went from there. T-Mobile don't work around there. T-Mobile don't work around where? Where is that, Mark or Mac Johnson? Well, we'll find out. Mini S bucket? No. No, he said I didn't use that bad word, madam. No, those are little buckets that we're going to hang from the ceiling for tools, for supplies, for, you know, all that jazz. I've got my, petro stove. I got a whole bunch of butane. That's all going in storage when we get there. And, we're going from there. You need AT&T or Verizon? I mean, according to T-Mobile, where I'm going to be, I'll have coverage, so that should work for me. We'll find out if we do. That's really going to suck if I get there and I don't have T-Mobile coverage, so I'm not going to be out in the boonies. I may go visit that area, but, you know, I won't be out there permanently. So we go from there. Yeah, so here, as you guys see, I'm in a t-shirt right now. Nothing underneath, just a t-shirt and some pants, some slacks. I've got thin socks on my feet, and I'm not cold, I'm not shivering. It's a perfect night. So this will be the first night of trying everything out. Just gonna get familiar with it, get used to the idea of not sleeping in my bed and actually sleeping in the van, and it's gonna take some getting used to of that, I'm sure, but this is what's necessary. We gotta figure out exactly what's needed. Something else I've got going on is I've got a little bucket here that's hanging from the that's hanging from the ceiling with a gem clip, and that's pretty cool. I'm using that, so that should get some getting used to. And, you know, there we are. What are you guys up to tonight? well, very excited. I also bought a few of these bad boys. They're shelving hangers. Those are going to go all along that passenger side wall there, so that I can have, I want to see if I can get 2 sets of shelves in there. Just basically using these on the ribs. I already have hooks on those first set of ribs. I want to put these right alongside. The holes are already there. Should people buy a microwave for their van? As a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked that, Rob. I was looking online today, and yes, Chris has a microwave in his van, but I was looking online today, and Great Britain sells a Caravan microwave that's specifically designed for van life. It's a 300-watt microwave, and I'm thinking about ordering that. I'd have to ship it from England, but that would probably be good. The generator that I'm having sent over is a 500-watt generator, so the flash on it is over at 1500, so as long as it surges, we can go from there. You can get a 700-watt from Walmart that works well. 700-watt microwave, yeah. My generator is only 500 watts, so that's not gonna fly. But I will have a 300-watt that's coming, so we're gonna go forward from there. And these are my little shelving hooks, and we're gonna hang these shelves once we get there. I've just been so busy getting everything and preparing everything and going from there. In the freezer, made nachos and was watching Breaking Bad, but then I got notified about some Miami guy on YouTube live streaming. You know how that goes. Can't trust those Miami guys. What are you gonna do? So yeah, this is just a test run. Tomorrow is the real deal. We're gonna hit the road and we're gonna film as we drive and try to go from there. What about solar? Not yet, Rob. Not yet. I'm waiting for my good buddy Chris to give me the 411 on solar and give me the help me get my setup going. So it won't be coming just yet. I don't really think I need it just yet either. I mean, technically this is the first night in the van, and I got my little handy little light right there. That's battery power. That's on AAA batteries. And it's got this van pretty much illuminated. I've got my laptop, and I can charge my laptop from my dash. And I got that little generator, which would charge the laptop and charge the cell phone that I'm talking to you good people on. I don't really see myself needing solar at the moment. You need it if you go traveling in your van. Mac, right now, I'm just not thinking I do. We'll see. I want to see. I'm from Miami, Mac, if you haven't seen the banners yet, and Chris hasn't told you. I'm from hurricane country. We know how to survive without electricity for months on end. What are you using for heat? Blankets. I do not have a heating device as of yet, but I will be getting one eventually if I need it. I guess I should say, bold man, no solar. Yeah, I'm pretty bold. Like I said, I have a 1500 watt generator that I can charge here in my van, hooked up to my cigarette lighter. If I need more electricity than that, then we'll be able to see. But I really don't foresee that being the case. You're gonna need it. I hear you, Mac. I hear you singing it, just like I've heard everybody else singing it. But I'm not going solar just yet. I'll decide if I need it. I'm not planning to be in this van 20 hours a day or 24 hours a day. I plan to be in this van at night to sleep in it, and when I get off work to drive in it, and if I'm spending any time in it while I'm hanging out in it. The U, shout out from West Palm. What's up, Tyrone? What's up, baby? It's all about the U, baby. What's going on? You know it, man. You know it. I got the U right there, bro. I would take it down, but it's blocking It's separating the divider right now. You have to see it in the morning when we start filming. But yeah, man. What was I gonna say? What we're saying? Yeah, solar. I hear you loud and clear. I need solar. Solar is a must. I'm just not, convinced. I'm not convinced that solar is a guarantee yet. It may be. Not saying it won't be. But as far as I'm concerned right now, solar has not been. I have not decided that yet. And hopefully, eventually, I'll decide that I don't need it, and we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna play that by ear because for my needs, I've got a butane stove. I'm gonna get a 300-watt microwave that literally is gonna be used by my generator. That coincidentally I can charge with off my battery. I plan to get a couple more car batteries that I can string in a line to run back here that I can run off of while the van is running. Those are charging as well. My goal is to be able to live without solar. And if the day should come that I need it, I want to get one solar panel that I can put in the dashboard and leave charging on the dashboard window all night long and leave it for it from there. But that's my goal. I want to see if I can affect the lifestyle that I want to live. I know there's a lot more people like Bob Wells. He's in his van all day, all night. I'm in this van after 8 o'clock at night. Right now it's 9:03 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm in the van. So mostly this is the time frame that I'm going to be in the van. And as long as I've got a generator that can charge this cell phone, but it's free energy. Yes, no, I get you. It's not so free. I mean, Chris, how much did you pay for your solar all the way out the door? Represent no solar RV van dwellers. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Chris, if you're still watching, please post up ballpark what you paid for your solar. So it's not free. You definitely have to pay for it. And right now, I'm busy doing other things. I just bought this van. I just spent $1,000 on a van that went completely bupkis. And that my uncle was trying to scrap and still hasn't sent me a dime for. So that's $1,000 just out the wazoo. Just bought this van, $2,400 plus all the accoutrements. I'm well over $4,000 right now in. And I haven't moved day one in van life. This is the van life Genesis, sleeping out in front of my house. So to go and say, boom, I gotta have solar, that's just not in the cards right now. After you get of course, after you get the equipment, yes, it's free. I hate my van option generator or solar. Yeah, so I've got a generator. It's a 1,500 watt surge generator, 500 continuous. And with my batteries, around $1,800. You see, I mean, that's a chunk of change. I've already spent $4,000 on this venture, and I haven't taken a step or driven a mile yet in van life. I don't want to go the distance of $1,800 in, only to turn around and 3 months in do like I've seen some folks. Hey, this is not for me. Van life was fun, but I'm out. Anybody want to buy some slightly used solar panels? Especially when I truly believe that I can affect this life without solar panels. I really believe that. And I'm duty bound to prove that point. I think with my generator, I think I'll have more than enough power. You understand? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. $1,800 ain't cheap, man. That's a chunk of change. And, I'm just not looking to do that right now. Especially when I truly believe that I can affect this life without any solar. All good, take it one step at a time. Exactly, Tyrone. That's exactly what I plan to do. One step at a time, one day at a time, just, figuring this out, all how it goes. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is, today is what? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, I should be going to the DMV, and I'll be filming from the DMV. I'm going to film the entire process, whether they like it or not. My phone is going to be in my breast pocket, facing them, and I'm going to be filming the entire process, just so you guys can see what it's like to go through the DMV in Arizona, what the whole process is like. I don't watch Bob because his vids are long-winded and his reviews are not legit because he... Hold on. Wait. Somebody's talking about Bob. I'm the Godfather. I don't watch Bob because his vids are long-winded and his reviews are not legit because he gets so much free stuff sent to him. Of course, everything is... Hold on. Of course, everything is awesome when the crap you get is free. That's very true. You know, if you get sponsored by stuff, that's what a lot of those the hipster vanners do. The guys that got a $50,000 van and barely have just got out of college as well. I am 7 months in and still building my van. Exactly, man. I mean, this channel is not money motivated. Have I ever asked you guys for a dime? Not one. And I mean, I came back from Miami, like I said, about $2,000 deep. And I could have come to you guys and been like, hey, I got screwed out of $2,000. Help a brother out. That's not what I'm on YouTube for. I didn't come on YouTube to make a buck. I came on YouTube. Bob gets free stuff. I don't know. Building my van. I don't know if he gets free stuff. Chris is saying that. I really don't know. But I'm not on YouTube to make money off of YouTube. I have a full-time job. I work. I feed my family. And I've never once asked you guys for a dime. And you'll never... Hey, maybe someday I'll put up a post and be like, hey, send me some money. Send your boy some money. But that's just not me. And I don't foresee myself doing that anytime soon. But like I said, because I work and because I'm not monetizing my channels and not selling everything that comes to mind, you'll never see stickers, bro. What the hell am I make with a sticker? Stickers. You think I'm gonna put my gas bill? This van cost over $100 just to fill up, man. You think I'm gonna put my gas bill with some stickers? I don't trust huge YouTuber reviews because they get free stuff sent to them from companies just to say it is awesome. Sell some U-Tix. LOL, what is U-Tix? Tyrone. Oh, yeah, some U-Tickets. Yeah, I should sell some U-Tickets. Or some U-Gear and shit like that, man. But yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not sure how much the big-time YouTubers make. I'm sure they make a lot, but... I know that the people that got like 1,000 people on their page or 1,500, they're not making enough money to sustain themselves the way that I want to be sustained. This belly likes to eat, and I'm not eating canned food. When I sit down and eat, and my wife will tell you, she cooks home-cooked meals for me, and I'm still going to eat the home-cooked meals here that I'm going to prepare for myself. I got a 55-gallon fridge right there because that thing is going to be stocked to the brim with meat. I can't ask for money either from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, audience. Of course not. No, that's not me. We can make a Van Dwellers calendar and sell them for $9. Now, that might be something I could get behind. As a matter of fact, I know some printers. You guys know I'm a marketer. I know a bunch of printers who could print those calendars dirt cheap. I mean, if we sold them for $20, I could probably get the printers, the calendars printed for like $1 a calendar. Okay, watch Elvis. I don't know who Elvis is. All of us in things and bikinis. You guys want to see a back shot? Mrs. Stella Gibbs, we're going to keep it PG. We're not going to take it to the next level. Chris wants us to go to. But yeah, I mean, who knows what the future will bring. But that's why I'm not going solar yet, folks. I want to... Oh. I hear a siren going by, and that's out on the main road, but it's still very light that I can hear. I mean, that's way out, almost a mile away, that siren going by. You have never seen Van Dweller Elvis? Oh yeah, I saw that idiot actually on one of my one of my subscribers' pages. Was he on your page, Chris? TM, I thought of it. Elvis is the king of the Van Dwellers. Is he really? Okay, I think I saw a dude dressed up like Elvis or something. He was going trolling on other people's pages. Bless him if he does, man. If he's making money on that thing, good. God bless him. I don't begrudge anybody the money that they make. It's just not for me. And I don't think my content is quality enough. I mean, I rub my nose on my videos. You know, I think I farted on you guys a couple of times. You know, I'm always coughing. You're too funny, man. Can't beat that with a stick. It's true, you can't beat that with a stick. Spread eagle on your Vans. Yes, cocked eagle. Just show the titty. Yeah. Elvis is missing some marbles. Yeah, well, you know, what better place for him to be? I think van life should be all inclusive. I think you got to be a little wacky to look at a metal coffin like I'm in right now and say, this is going to be my home. This is the place to live. I honestly think, you know, you're going to have a few screws loose to do that. But, you know, I definitely think when van life can be a place for people who get pushed out of society. I have some guy named Beta Boy Elvis. What in the world? Yes, weird stuff out there, man. But that's what I plan to do. I still got work to do on this van, and it doesn't involve solar. And I'm hoping that, you know, in a month's time or in a week's time, you guys don't hear me crying over solar. I think way before I do solar, you're going to see me have 3 or 4 batteries in a line back here in the back of the van or behind the driver's seats. And you'll see me just having a microwave running off of those batteries, like a big honking marine battery, and lined up to the battery that's under the hood. And I think you guys would see me do something like that. Because like Tyrone knows, coming from South Florida, we are used to being in hurricane country. We are used to having no power and surviving. And we are used to being in a factor where even though we're in South Florida and solar isn't an issue, we didn't have solar when Hurricane Andrew hit. That stuff, I did not curse, Miss Estella. I did not curse. That stuff did not even exist in the stratosphere. And we survived. And that's my roots. That's how I know this is not going to be as difficult as some might make it think to be. So I want to see if I can affect the lifestyle that I want to live without solar. What else are we going to talk about tonight? That little battery powered light is really doing its job. Is your generator load? How come there are no van dwellers around Miami? Well, Mac, to be honest with you, from what I was planning to be that van dweller in Miami. And when I got there, the van that I bought, that I had my best buddy inspect, it was a load of crap. And I could have affected the life still in that van. I would have been making repairs on it. It would have been parked on the side of my aunt's house or in front of my other aunt's house. And it wouldn't have been driving, and I would have still been, been there. No, not loud. You can buy the plug for your generators, and that goes to batteries to charge them. Yeah, I could do that. I've wanted to live in a van since a kid. My uncle had a shaggin' wagon back in the 70s. Yeah, mine did too. My Uncle Kevin had a shaggin' wagon, and man, that thing was my idol. I love that van. I think most of the guys who are in van life now, they had some influences like that. And I've always wanted to be a nomad, so. But I was fully prepared to do van life in Miami. And then I just did a needs loss. That way you can use your Jenny while charging your batteries. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Something like that. Yeah, so about Miami van life, I just did a pros and cons analysis, and the pros and the cons outweighed the pros of Miami van life. And what I decided was I was just going to come back here to the Southwest and affect van life closer to my home base. And my wife is not a van lover. She does not want to live in the van. I'm putting in another bed right here beside this bed for her when we go down on trips and stuff like that. But we're still going to have always a place, a brick and mortar. We're never going to be full-time vanners. The only way I become a full-time vanner is my wife, who's inside sleeping right now, divorces me and just says, "Get your shit and get out." Oh, I cursed. I did it. I said the S word, and I apologize, Miss Estella, if you're still watching. I'm still a work in progress. But yeah, my wife says, get my crap and go, then, we'll talk about full-time van life. But for now, I'm fully satisfied. For the next month, I want to say it'll be full-time. I will be a weekend warrior. Exactly, Rob. Miss Estella, I apologize deeply. It slipped out, but I apologize. But yeah, mostly this is going to be weekends. And see, my wife is going to be stationed in Nevada. And I'm going to be stationed in Arizona. Possibly, at least to begin with. And then from there, because that's where I'm going to be titling this vehicle. Now, I plan to take the vehicle to Nevada. And hopefully, I'll be in Nevada for work too, because Nevada has no state tax. And that's really cool. You can get one 100-watt solar panel and charge controller to act as your trickle charger. Yeah, Chris, that's what I was saying. If I ever do go solar, it's going to be one foldable solar panel that I can put in the dashboard. It's going to sit behind the driver's dash window and just absorb all the electricity while I'm away from the van. That way I don't have to worry about nobody stealing the panels or them coming off in the wind. It could be 100-mile-per-hour winds out there, and the solar's still being absorbed inside the van behind the dashboard window. And to the average eye, I think that they will just think it's it's a sunscreen. Tough to be a van dweller in South Florida. The heat, local ordinances, parking restrictions, and lack of camping areas. Exactly, Tyrone. That's what I came forward with. And, it just made more sense to come out here and do it. I just got the beeper that my battery is going low on the cell phone, so I'll probably put that on the charger. I don't have my generator yet. And, Chris, something I want you to help me with is to help me convert my cigarette lighter so that I can be running power from the cigarette lighter when the car is off. I used to have that on my Dodge Ram pickup truck. I have used those and they don't work well. You use the foldable solar panels? Well, maybe they don't. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Like I say, all will be revealed. And so I just wanted to check with that. See if you can give me guidance on that. I saw a YouTube video on how to do it. Somebody did it. But, I'm not mechanically inclined, so I don't want to test it out myself. But, Chris, if you could take a look at that. Ultimately, converting my cigarette lighter so that even when the engine is off, I can still pull amps from the cigarette lighter. I can still operate it. Like as an aux cable. So that's about it. It is 9:20. I'm gonna go inside and check on the missus before I conk out for the night. I'm still in a t-shirt. I can feel like this right here. It's not even cold to the touch. It's got a slight chill. Are getting better daily, yeah. I have used those. Oh yeah, I read that already. So yep. Yeah, they are. Solar panels are getting better ready. What you guys don't know is that I used to do marketing for the International Solar Conventions in Anaheim, California, where companies from all over the world used to come and promote their solar panels. And I actually worked for a sunroom company. I can help you with that. It is super easy. It is just rewiring it. Yeah, that's what I want, Chris. That's what I want to do. But I worked for a company that installed solar panels inside of a roof of a sunroom. So it would be a sunroom roof with, instead of glass, it would have solar panels in the roof. And we call it the power roof. And we would go to the solar conventions, set up shop there, and I learned a lot about solar. But solar panel is expensive. Yes, it is. I would need 600 watt for TV and microwave, exactly. And I have a generator that's 500 watts. If I can generate a few more hundreds of watts, I don't even need solar panels for a microwave. And I don't have a television. I have my laptop, so eventually, when my wife comes on board, we'll probably bring our television in. We have a flat screen TV, so I'll probably be hooking that up right there on that wall. But that's for the future. Right now, it's just a cot, some insulation, the chair that you're sitting on right now, you guys are sitting on a wheelie chair so I can wheel back and forth on the bus without having to walk on my knees. That cooler. I'm freezing 3 gallons of water in the freezer inside right now. Tomorrow when I'm leaving, I'm going to come put those in that freezer. And I'm going to get a couple bags of ice to load up the freezer. And I'm going to put my frozen fish that's in there, and my hamburger meat, and my chicken, and my sausage in there. Around $3K for a 600 watt setup with a nice size battery bank. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I'm not spending that much money on electricity. It's just not going to happen. Check the channel called Love Your RV. They have a good solar setup that he explains well. Yeah, you know, I'm good. $3,000 for electricity? Nah, I'm good. I'm going to get me 3 or 4 batteries, big marine batteries at the most, maybe pay like $300-400. Inline them up, charge them as I drive, let the chips fall where they may, use my inverter to recharge those batteries, perhaps my jumper box, my 1500 watt jumper box, use those to charge those batteries and go off of that. Now, I mean, if I was living in this van 24/7, like I didn't have a job, I was retired, and this was literally my tomb, then that's something else, but it's not. And get a roof mount that folds down for your TV, maybe so, yeah. You don't have to build an electric company overnight. Start affordable and add to it as finances permit. Exactly. So, like I said, you know, I'm going to start out with 1 solar panel and see what that can get me. But, yeah, just for right now, solar just doesn't speak to me. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's 41 minutes I've been on here chatting with you guys. You guys have anything else you want to talk about? I'll open up the floor to you guys. I've said what I've got to say. I am planning on buying 3 more panels and a small wind turbine. Good for you, Chris. Man, that's a lot of stuff. How much are you trying to solarize in your van? I mean, how much are you running? I saw you had the microwave, but how much more? Maybe I'm just I've been a minimalist most of my life. In my house right now, I have a microwave. I have a convection oven. I have a standalone oven. I have a refrigerator. I have a television. I have a desktop computer. Both me and my wife have laptop computers. And I think we have a Nintendo that my wife uses, a Wii that my wife uses. And beyond that, we don't have any other electrical devices. Not one. I use 300 watts. That works for me. How much you need? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would be shocked if I can't generate the electricity I need just off of my generator. I mean, I didn't see what you said, Chris. Let me click that again. Where do babies come from? I need food, water, bed, internet. Yeah, exactly. I have my internet, and I can get my internet from my cell phone company. I really don't need that much electricity, guys. I mean, we're not going to be in this van for very much. I mean, I'm going to have my lights. My lighting is going to be solar lights. I already bought my solar lights. I'm just waiting on my aunt to mail them to me. You guys would be seeing in here bright as the outdoors or bright as a house right now if she had sent me my solar lights, but I'll probably just go ahead and rebuy some as soon as I get there. I could not be doing this right now in my bedroom, and my wife would be like, cut it out! I don't want to hear you drumming! So this is really cool. Yeah, I got nothing else, guys. Eventually I'm going to use the toilet tonight just to see how bad that is. All these people screaming and yelling about van toilets. Don't crap in your van. Don't crap in your van. Oh my goodness. But those are the same people that will get up at 2 in the morning with a full stomach and a full bladder stumbling into somebody's 24-hour fitness, sitting on a foreign toilet, you know, risking catching God knows what, just to use the bathroom. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos. I've got a portable toilet in here now. I've got a portable pee jug, and we're going to use it. Tell your wife I said hi. I sure will, Estella. I sure will. I want to generate at least a kilowatt of power. Did you say a kilowatt of power? With your needs, you can run everything off the starter battery with LED bulbs throughout. Exactly, that's what I need. Plus, I am going to have it where my mom's van, my van, and the trailer batteries banks will connect to one giant battery bank. Video that. Yeah, I will video me using the bathroom. Ah! No, I'm not videotaping that. I will tell my wife you said hello, Mrs. Stella. I'm going to go back in there in a bit. She's mad at me. But that's why I'm out in the van. Battery addict? Yeah, he is a battery addict. I got my pee jug. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, heck, I've had a pee jug in my car, you know? You ever need to go and you don't want to get arrested for getting out of the car in decent exposure and stuff like that? You grab a little soda bottle and handle your business. Well, I actually got a wider mouth bottle because my wife is going to be in here from time to time, and going from there. I'm going to eventually try to convince my wife to let us go a year van life, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I want her to get in here and test it out and see how it is. Once we get out there, we're going to be going to spring training in Arizona. I'm a big baseball fanatic. If you guys haven't been aware of that yet, I live for baseball. So we're going to spring training. And I'm hoping when we go to spring training, we're also going to go to the Grand Canyon in this van. So I'll be filming that. Ha ha ha. LOL, Miami Mike live van deuce. Yeah. You know, so I'm going to definitely film at the Grand Canyon. We're going to the spring training in Arizona. Be nice, and maybe she will. That's what I'm trying to do, Mrs. Stella. Trying to be very nice, but it's hard because her whole reasoning for not wanting to be in the van is her dad was a trucker growing up, and he would come for summers and grab them, and they shuffle them all over the country in the back of a truck, and she kind of poisoned her mind to that. I'm not begging nothing. I'm too proud to beg. Grand Canyon is on my to-do list. Yeah, we went to the Grand Canyon for our wedding anniversary a couple years back, and we loved it, but we didn't get a chance to stay. We went to Tombstone. That's when we went to Yuma as well. We went to Tombstone, and then we shot straight up to the Grand Canyon and then shot back across. So now we want to do it the right way. We want to go take the tours, want to go walk on that glass ceiling floor out there, the whole nine. And I'm hoping on those trips that I've done this van good enough with the due diligence. Spring training in West Palm, Washington Nationals, and Houston Astros, Miami Marlins, but not anymore after they sold off the team. So no, I'm doing spring training in Arizona, my friend. Go Rangers, go everybody. I'm watching all the teams now that the Marlins sold off my whole darn team. Tie her up and throw her in the back for a month. Yeah, I'm not going to prison, Chris. That's not gonna happen. Give her van Stockholm Central. You're crazy. Yeah, so no. We'll talk it out. We'll get her used to it. She's gonna go. She's promised that we'll go to spring training, and we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon, and I'm hoping that's enough, that she will see enough of that and want to deal with it. Go Yankees. Forget the Yankees. And I'm saying forget because Mr. Stella is still here, so forget. She will love the van. I hope she will. I really do hope she will. She's been out in it, and she liked it, and she said, you know, it's coming along, and I really think it is, and that's really good, so that's that. It's 49. I'm going to stay on for a full hour on this. This is going to be my hour-long video. But, hey, you guys want to see the... Hey, I hope I didn't lose you guys. I got low battery, so I got 10% battery, so we're going to have to talk fast. This is the sleeping bag, as you see here. I'm going to get inside of the sleeping bag so you guys can see it. I'm out. Go for it. Let's see. Hang on a second. Okay. Let's check out this sleeping bag, guys. Let's see if I can put the video down a little. You just have her be a big part of building the van. That's what I'm trying to do, man. But she's been obstinate. Let's put that there. The hardest part is going to be finding places to put. Hope I didn't lose you guys. The hardest part is going to be finding places to put this camera so that you guys can see what's going on in this van. Well, heck, I'll just hold it. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll hold the camera. My face, why you dropped me. Okay, so that's the sleeping bag, guys. And I'm about to get in it. It's a 5 degrees Celsius sleeping bag. So it's supposed to really keep me warm, and we're gonna see. I'm demanding my money back from them in eBay because I feel like they lied to me. It was supposed to be a 5 Fahrenheit bag, and I figured I'll never be in 5 degrees Fahrenheit weather, and they lied to me and told me it was. And then when I got the bag, I realized it was 5 degrees Celsius, which is like 40 degrees temperature here, and I wanted 5 degrees Celsius. I wanted to have one bag and not have to have more than one bag. And so I'm in the bag right now, and already I'm warming up. There we go. All right. And you guys see? So I'm in the mummy bag. Yeah, and there's no way that this bag is 5 degrees Celsius. It's just not. 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And they flat out lied. And I don't like people that lie to me when I'm buying something from them. So, that's the sleeping bag. This is a mummy bag. Hello, you drunk? Get a magnetic mount for the camera. I actually have a stand, but I wasn't planning to use it. And I only got 10% battery life. But yeah, this is the sleeping bag. It's not very warm bag. It's, you know, this is for a warm night. It's a 40-degree bag, but it'll do the trick. And I'll mostly just be using the bag here like that. And then I got my Mexican blanket to cover over that. Like that. And that goes down over my feet. And then I got this blanket to cover over that. And I got a little pillow to put down there too. And that's pretty much it. So warm, snug as a bug in a rug. I mean, I think it could get colder in here and I'd still be okay. So that's about it. Questions, topics for discussions for this last 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty snug as a bug in a rug right now. It could be colder. I'd be okay with that. Hello. And that other blanket just keeps slipping around, so we'll pull that up. But yeah, we're in the van. No solar. Oh, no solar. No solar. No solar. First night in the van. I'm gonna go get in. Now that I got all tucked up, I'm gonna throw all these blankets off and go from there. But hey, guys, make sure you keep up maintenance on the transmission. Yes, I will. I will keep up maintenance on the transmission, Tyrone. I'm gonna run it by Pep Boys before I go, just to give it a quick once over. And I've already had the oil changed. I'm gonna top off all the fluids, check everything. I don't know what that means, Chris. Dodge has weak trans. Yes, I've heard. After I'm gonna buy some Freon, some coolant to ride for the whole trip over, and I'm gonna fill up that 5-gallon gas can with gas, and I'm gonna ride over there with at least 5 gallons of gas. I may fill up the other one with gas too. I have not decided yet. Depending on what I'm gonna do for water, I may just bring one of the 5-gallon jugs from in the house to carry with me, as I have the 5-gallon pump. So I might just use the other one for water. But we'll see how it goes. I am agreeing with Tyrone. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Alright, guys. I'm hopping off. It's been fun. As you see, my setup is ready. I'm sleeping here tonight. I'm going to head back inside for a little bit. And I may get back on again before I actually knock out, just to do a quick little run over of the van. If you guys have any questions, tag back in if you guys are still awake. That is an arrow pointing at him. Okay, cool. Alright, guys, I'm hopping off for War Machine with I Am Within. And as Chris likes to call her, Tina. And I am Miami Mike. This is the current Van Lodgers of America show. Formerly the future Van Lodgers of America show. Signing off. Have a good night, guys. If you see me go live again, maybe in about a couple hours, I'll probably go live again right before I go to sleep. Good night. Go watch Waking Bad, you bum.